this expressway is Jingzang. Jing is short for Beijing, and the Zhang is short for Tibet. So this expressway from Beijing to Tibet, and also in pass or Juyongguan. Juyong, that's the name of this pass, and Guan means pass, so we say Juyongguan or Juyong Pass. And construction of the Great Wall started from 7th to 4th century BC. Yesterday I talked about some history of the Chinese history. Well, it was boring this period. So the history, that is to say, the history of the Great Wall has 2,500 years. 2,500 years. At that time, many small dukedoms built walls to protect themselves, also protect from barbarians. Barbarians from outside the country. And after the first emperor, Emperor Qin Shi Huang, he established the first decentralized feudalism society, and in 221 BC, and he made an order to link up all the small walls built by the small dukedoms, and then into one project, military project. In the past, in ancient times, the Great Wall was military project, but nowadays, the new China Great Wall is famous, world famous place of interest. In the past, the Great Wall was to keep the barbarians, keep enemy away from the country. But now we are going to pay a visit to see the wall and to feel the history of the wall. Well, here inside, the total length of the Great Wall, we say 10,000 kilometers long. 10,000 kilometers long. Actually, according to the records, in the total length of the Great Wall now here in Beijing, in China, in northern part of China, 21,000 kilometers long in northern part of China. Well, that's huge, and also that's great. That's great. And why the name of the Great Wall is Great Wall, and there are two reasons about great. The first one, a long history, or we say great history, and also the biggest. The shape is big. So that's the true reason we say is great. And here inside Beijing, we have 5 sections open to the public, open to the visitors as a place of interest. And here in Beijing, 629 kilometers long Great Wall inside Beijing. And today we are going to one of the sections. And this section is a pass. So this pass is a circle. It is a circle. And the total length of this circle is 4,000 meters. 4,000 meters long, 4,000. And so if you would like to walk on the wall, if you would like to walk on the wall, and you will climb up the same way up and the same way come back. And because there are 4 parking lots and also 4 entrances and 4 exits. So if you go inside through one of the entrance, if you make the circle tour, maybe you will come out through the different exits, and we can't find each other. So we just go the same way up and the same way come back. Well, and the weather is also hot today. And please use some sunblock and use umbrella and to keep from the sunlight. There are many steps of the wall, steps on the wall, and please be careful when you climb up the wall. So that's the most important thing. And take care of yourself. In the past, it is extremely hard to build the wall. And in Chinese history, there were 3 times large-scale construction of the Great Wall took place. First time, the Qin Dynasty, 2,200 BC, 2,200 years ago, and that was Qin Dynasty. That's the first dynasty. And the second time, the Han Dynasty. And the Han, have you remembered? The Han Dynasty lasts nearly 400 years. And the Han Great Wall, that's the large-scale construction of the Great Wall took place the second time. And the last time, also the third time, large-scale construction of the Great Wall took place in Ming Dynasty. Ming Dynasty was from 1368 to 1644, so that's 600 years ago. And both the first time and the second time, both the Qin Great Wall and Han Great Wall, they were made of clay, made of earth. So they were easy to be destroyed by nature. But the last time, the third time, Ming Great Wall, they were made of bricks. They were made of bricks, stones. So they are stronger, much stronger than the first time and second time. And so most of the wall we see today in Beijing or in China were built in Ming Dynasty. So the Great Wall has, we are going to see this section has history for 600 years. And well, we can see some vacant towers. We will see from the picture, vacant towers along the wall. And in old time, in ancient times, and this vacant tower to show military information station powered by tower. If the enemy invaded at daytime, or first at night, and the soldiers will set a fire. One fire, 100 enemies, and 2 fires, 500 enemies, and 3 fires, 1,000 enemies, and then the 5 fires and 5,000 enemies, etc. And in daytime, like this, if the enemy invaded, and the soldiers will gather the wolf, the animal, wolf's down, and they burn the wolf's down because the smoke of the wolf's down very thick and go straight, can easily be seen from afar. And also one smoke, 100 enemies, 2 smokes, 500 enemies, and 3 smoke, 1,000 enemies. And so, and then the military from afar can be seen.